Imagine being able to tip your favorite live streamer with crypto, and every tip went straight into their wallet in real time. Now imagine they could also return the favor. Streamers can now highlight participants, run games and competitions, and reward their audience in real time, live in chat. Tip live, get rewarded instantly. Only on LunarPump. Visit LunarPump.Fun. Live streaming has truly gone Web 3.
What's going on, everyone? I am DeFi Shaun. That is Mr. Pixels, and you are watching Moon Monday. Gotta always think when we're actually broadcasting, and make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, repost button, share button, whatever button you have to hit on whatever platform you're on to share it around. Hit that button. But what is going on, Mr. P?
What is up, Sean? How we doing? What's up, everybody? Another
Doing
weekend
good.
down. Yeah, glad to be back. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Didn't seem like anything different on my end, and it was mostly working. Little bit of family time, but you know, getting ready for the next big push as always. But yeah, all good, man. All good.
Yep, same here. Working.
What's up,
Taking
Jimmy?
care of the kids, which I feel like we've been doing since school started. That fun stuff. I'm definitely I definitely got something going on. One kid has strep, another one has flu. It's all over the place, so no telling what I have. But hey, we power through it.
You know it.
I don't think I actually went to the chat, but if you haven't done so, we're not doing any prizes or anything today, but we're always trying to keep that LunarPump.Fun chat hopping. So go ahead and hop on over to LunarPump.Fun to the Lunar Pump live page, not the Lunar Dust. And we're going to be hanging out there. It looks like people are already there chatting away. So good to see that.
Yeah, awesome. And of course, you know, anybody that's tuning in, of course, the massive push at the moment is Lunar Dust, the game show that we've been doing. Next audience edition is tomorrow. So it's a good time, always a good time to get your account set up over there, as Sean just said. My profile broken. No, looks like it's working now.
Maybe it looks, everything's showing up on our end.
Everything's looking good. I think there was like a reset done as well just before this, so it's looking pretty good.
Did we ever hear anything about the server? How close is he to getting us?
Yeah, so that is going down. So the announcement was made today. Let me bring it up here.
Yep. Yeah, I thought I saw it's gonna be down for like 3 hours or something like that. Yeah, let's see. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's do it. Moon or Dust. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I think this post went out, and we got a new pin tweet up there too.
I love the whales. Love the whales. And if you're watching Moon or Dust tomorrow, we'll see Rico, Dominic, Magnus. We'll see who's throwing out offers, and it's the audience participation. So everyone listening right now has a shot to play for up to $100. So make sure you're there at 3 p.m. Eastern.
And there's going to be 2 opportunities to do that as well. 2 contestants throughout. We did 3 last week. It was dragged on a little bit, so
yeah, a little bit too long
this week. Instead,
it's a fact. If you look at the statistics, or not the statistics, if you look at the analytics on the YouTube page, the longer something goes on, the more and more people tend to drop off. So the Moon or Dust episodes around 30 minutes is like, I guess you can say like the sweet spot. And I think we went like 1 hour and 10 last Tuesday. So just a little bit too long. So we definitely need to keep it under an hour.
It was like 1 hour and 20 actually we went.
Yeah. So under an hour is good. Under 30 is even better. But yeah, definitely not an hour 20.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And we want to leave room to, you know, that's an episode where we are going to have higher viewership. The Moon or Dust episodes are getting crazy viewership. Tomorrow, at the latest, I'll be pulling the numbers because that'll be about a week that 3, 5, and 6, or no, I'm sorry, 4, 5, and 6 aired. So we can kind of get some week data on them, 1 week old data. The other 3 episodes are combined over 20,000 views. If I had to guess with the impressions on X, we might be talking about 6-figure. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the impressions, I don't think. But yeah, definitely gonna look at that. But yeah, the viewership is great. Everyone's taking a Moon or Dust. Yeah, loving it so far. But sorry about that. We're getting off track. We're talking about the server for Lunar Pump.
No, you're good, Ben. You're good. You know it's Moon Monday. We just bounce around here on Moon Mondays to whatever's going on. But yeah, the viewership's been awesome, and as well, obviously, we're going to be cranking out some clips as well, just in case. And I'll bounce back to the whales. But these clips down here. There's Adam, strong community member down there. Crypto Dust from Degenville. This was Merck, who diamond handed the Dust wallet, legend. So these clips are super important as well, for getting, you know, that viewership on, especially, you know, just bouncing these around. And I do have 2 vertical ones that I just made. Man, they're a pain in the ass to make. They're just, you know, it's just slow, tedious, because you got to kind of readjust all the framing, have multiple iterations of whatever, you know, camera shots zoomed in, this and that. But they are good. I think they'll be effective. I've sent them on there. Shaun's seen them, so he's going to put them on YouTube. We're going to put them on TikTok and stuff. So we want that community engagement, as much audience engagement on those as well. They could be really good hitters for us. So, and we'll drop them into the community as well, so anybody can go and post them wherever. It doesn't matter what account we're posting. You know, let's post it from anyone's account. Hey, we all go and hit it up. That's what we want to do. Maximum, as you know, as maximum exposure. But yeah, the whales. Bring it on. Are you ready to take on the whales? We're now accepting applications from all projects to participate in our primetime microcap shows. Go to moon-or-dust.fun and click next steps, become a contestant, and follow the instructions. We have laid it out too that you do have to have verified accounts, the participant and the project, in order to be considered. That is a requirement. Might as well, you know, at least let X do that amount of the vetting for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very minor requirement. If you're
Yeah.
at all serious about your project, you're going to have the blue check mark. I mean, that's a very, very low barrier to entry.
Yeah, it really is. So yeah, so that will be a requirement, and all the other requirements will be on there too. And I am happy to say that we have had a good few applications so far, which we are dealing with. And when you do apply, you'll be given a one-time use code that you need to DM from the main project account back to the Moon or Dust main X account, in order to verify that, you know, we're dealing with the correct accounts. Because we know how it goes in crypto. But yeah, so get on over there, sign up if you do know a project. I think we're going to be announcing tomorrow or today. I think tomorrow maybe we're going to be announcing who we got for Wednesday's show. Are we locked in yet, Shaun?
Oh, so Wednesday's a little up in there. So the person that we really were trying to lock down Wednesday, they can't make it. So I'm actually talking to like 2 different projects, but our guy Mike has someone he really wants to bring on to kind of fill the spot. So I'm waiting to hear back from Mike right now.
All right, awesome.
But yeah, we'll have it in plenty of time. We should, to start promoting everything.
Yeah, awesome. As soon as we get it in, it'll either be today at some point or it will be tomorrow. Tomorrow early. So that's what we're going to be pushing for. We want to give it as, you know, maximum time for their community and our own community to kind of push it as much as possible. But the show itself, and then again, like I said, the clips afterwards, all super important. And the vertical clips we're going to be dropping, all super important. And obviously we're looking at sponsorships and stuff. Shaun, do you want to get any updates on you know, the sponsorship stuff? We just completed a deck recently to lay out to any potential sponsors. So I know you're talking to the guy from DJinville. He mentioned that he wanted to sponsor too as well. Like, I don't know if you talked to him anymore, but
yep, we rebranded the YouTube again to Moon or Dust. I'm talking to different ad agencies. So with my YouTube channel, many of you know I do paid advertisement on that YouTube channel. Well, I have different marketing companies that, you know, I have deal flows with that will send me deals. So I sent them everything from Moon or Dust to start seeing if projects that or clients that they have are interested in advertising on Moon or Dust. And the Lunar Pump, I guess YouTube was really throwing people off. So we did rebrand it to Moon or Dust so that, again, advertisers coming in aren't confused because, you know, they're paying to advertise on Moon or Dust, but it's on Lunar Pump YouTube channel. Like, it's confusing people. So we did do a rebrand for right now of the YouTube channel to Moon or Dust.
again.
Again, it probably won't be the last time, but hey, we do what we got to do. And we want to start selling ad space. Kind of like, you know, I've done it before. If you know a project that maybe wants to advertise, you can go ahead and hit us up. We usually will pay, like, you know, with my YouTube channel, I'll usually pay like 20% fees and bounty fees. So like, you know, a project that wants to advertise and you get us a client, we're more than happy to give you a cut of that deal, you know, just like, you know, basically a referral system. So any projects that you know or that you own or whatever that may want to do a deal, of course, we'll give you a cut as well. So just kind of, how it works kind of behind the scenes in crypto.
Yes, sir.
Now, did we hit on the server? I know we went there, but did we ever actually make it?
Oh, did we make it? Possibly not. Yes. Yes. So the answer to that question is right after this show. The Lunar Pump is going to be going down for 3 hours because we are migrating over to a bigger independent server. So that you can expect massive upgrades in speed and stuff like that. I'm not sure if an announcement went out from the main Lunar Pump.
Yeah, shout out to Infinaeon Lunar Pump. I mean, we broke it essentially. We we thought in our minds that the server would be more than fine in the beginning. Being on the dev team that built it, being on their server, we did not think it would be an issue. But the amount of messages and traction that every episode that we do is getting, that server can't handle it. So yeah, we're already having an upgrade to our own server, which is a good thing. It means it's getting action on it. So yeah, those Moon or Dust episodes are draining the server when they run. So that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we want. That's the whole idea behind Moon or Dust, anyway, is to bring people to Lunar Pump. It is like the marketing gimmick that we just cobbled together here to to try and steal some of the market and utilize and show off the features that you saw in the advert there at the start, the tipping features and the highlighting features and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's everything's going great right now. We're really, once this server is kind of done, expect to see a massive push in X ads. We're gonna just absolutely crank it out here. For the next, what are we looking at here? Maybe half a month or so, and just push hard with it all, and see where we end up in over 15, 16 days.
Yep. We're definitely gonna be pushing the ads, Lunar Pump, Lunar Dust, all that fun stuff. And again, Lunar Dust Telegram, shout out to you guys. I mean, you guys are crushing it. I was gone most of the weekend, so I didn't type or chat, but I always keep up. I was visiting some family out of town, but man, you guys are hustling from Reddit to Twitter. I mean, you guys are doing slowly. We're getting buys flown in. The market cap is slowly growing. I mean, we're setting literally the foundation for something great here. We have a great product, the community, amazing, great base community. And yeah, this exploding just is great for the whole ecosystem. Yep, that big red was, again, I think that was people, no one can see my mouse. I don't know why I'm hovering my mouse over it. But that big red drop, that 100% was the people that were just holding out for a week just to see if anything crazy happened. And I think once we talked as a community about not bringing in YouTubers right now, I think that's when a lot of those people bounced. So if not for that, it probably would still be up here, to be honest. But yeah, hey, now we have the floor. I think everyone in there now are people that see the vision, and this might be one of the best meme visions I've ever come across. Obviously, I'm always biased when it's mine. But yeah, I mean, we've created something that attached a meme token to it that, again, it's never been done before. I always like to say our product when I'm pitching it to people and pitching it to the people that'll be trying to sell us ads, like this is a one of one. There's nothing else on the market like it. Nothing else.
Yeah, and the best thing we can all do, anybody that is pushing hard, and again, I agree. Shout out to the community, everybody inside that Telegram. The community is forming solid. We hit the floor. It's good to get those people out early on right now because they were just in there hoping for the big quick win, ready to dump no matter what. Didn't really give a shit. So it's good that they're out. It's good that the strong community in there getting in at these these really good prices right now. So yeah, I think it's I think it's a good thing, and it's slowly and steadily building, which is exactly what we want. We want strong organic growth, to be that's the thing that's going to hold this. That's the thing that's going to entice new buyers. Seeing that and a slow, steady build here. Look, I mean, getting back to their all-time high ain't going to take a lot here. And like I said in the chat, we just need to remain consistent. Like as long as we on our end uphold our end of the bargain and remain consistent, keep putting the shows out, getting these clips out, we'll keep doing our thing, and the community crushing it out there. Keep doing that, keep growing that, keep building it. And we'll do. And I know the coin market cap thing came up as well, Shaun. So maybe you want to address that too. I know someone had mentioned
let me see. Well, yeah, hold on. Keep that thought for 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
I got up before I forget. And then also keep in mind, guys, everything we're producing with the show, I mean, it literally has potential to go viral. It just takes one of these clips to go viral, and it's over with. And it's almost everything we have. So, for instance, like people were just asking in the chat, we were talking. So I said I met with HGA and stuff about the deal flow. This is Mario DeFi, another team that I know. He has 2.6 million followers. He is legit. I can say that his channel is not just paid like a lot of people. I don't know what he would want. I'm meeting with their team Wednesday. Just want to pick their brain and see what they'd be looking at. But again, getting some shout outs, whether it be in one of their roundtables or on his Twitter account from Lunar Dust, would actually bring huge attention. As far as, again, Mr. Pixel, like we always talk about, as far as the IP, obviously that's owned by me, Mr. Pixel, and Adam. I mean, we are potentially open to different strategic partnerships on that side to bring people in to help get exposure, which by extension would get the token exposure. So this is who we were talking about when we were talking about Mario on the Fall in chat. And then let me see this. I can even see if I can bring up the email. Let me see.
Yeah, and what would something like that look like? Because I know a lot of people were like, how would someone like him take payment? Would it be tokens? Would it be just straight cash? Like what's the story there?
A lot of people would be tokens, but again, we're essentially gatekeeping those tokens. So yeah, we're not going to be giving up anything crazy. It just got to kind of feel him out and see what he's interested in. Let's see, maybe that email. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. I wanted to share the screen, but yeah, with CMC, I shared the picture in the chat. So CMC, again, like I always say, this is all pay to play stuff. And let's see.
Yeah, it's 5K unless they want you on there, basically.
So what they said was, like I shared in the chat, good day, Lunar Dust. Although we list 22 million plus crypto assets for free automatically via our DEX scan on-chain infrastructure, we still receive thousands of requests for listings and page updates, resulting in a sizable backlog, which they're not lying about that. If you would like us to process quickly, please confirm the following, complete the table below before we issue an invoice. So, which I don't need that. I have connections to where I don't have to wait days to get responses from email. I have connections to CMC to where if you pay the 5K, I can have it listed for you in less than 24 hours. That was the long route for payment, but obviously we wanted to try to get a free listing, and you just never know. So it was worth a shot.
Yeah, always worth a shot anyway. I mean, put it out there. What do you got to lose? Yeah, this is the stage here. Well, yeah. So there's the Lunar Dust talking, guys.
You can hear me, okay, right?
I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me? You did kind of lag out. You did lag out for a minute there. Your camera was glitching a little bit, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm good. It was just
I can hear you now
glitch.
again. And shout out to everybody that's watching too, by the way, whether you're watching on YouTube via Joe's channel, Shaun's channel, LunarPump channel, or now the Lunar Dust channel, on Twitch, or anywhere across X on Lunar Dust or LunarPump or anywhere else, or of course, hopefully in the LunarPump chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in, of course, as always. Again, like all the stuff that we're doing, as we always say, like none of this, like you need community rallying behind this kind of stuff. And the great thing is it has been the case. So just again, keep spreading the word, guys. Keep getting out there, spreading the word, letting people know our new pinned tweet is up. Please go and show it some love. Get a comment in there, get some likes, get some retweets. All the links are in there for people to be able to go to the website, which I will do right now. Let's do that. You can click it right there. Brings right up. All the latest episodes are here. We'll probably add in some clips as well here, maybe below it here, and you can just go up to. If you click how it works, we got a lovely little deck here that we made that kind of runs through the game, how it works, so it's very easy for people to understand what it is, and what they can expect, how the whales are done. And any new people that are tuning in, the whales, they're entirely created using AI. So like all their different offers and their personalities, their weights and stuff, like that's something we've been tweaking over time here as we've been doing more and more games, but it's the only real way you can kind of do it. You gotta play it out. We've done a lot of testing with the community before we went on our very first live episode on the 14th. But we, a week or so prior to that, we'd been doing a lot of live community testing as well. So it was a lot of fun, but that's been getting, a serious overhaul, massive improvements on that now at the moment, and tweaking all that up. We're doing some UI tweaks as well at the moment. So it's really exciting. It's something that we have never done before, but I mean, I think we're making a good go of it so far. But you can click here, click and see how it works. Of course, you got the link to the mod token right there at the top, all the socials and stuff here. And then if you actually do want to become a contestant, as we point out in this tweet, you can just click next steps up here, become a contestant, click that. All the details that you need to put in are right there. Put in the name, the website, the X account of the project, the Telegram, the contract address, the current market cap at time of submitting, and the name of the participant that would be coming on the show, their X handle, their affiliation to the project, and then just a quick why should your project be selected for the Lunar Dust Show. And then we just want to know where you hear about us, because obviously that's very important data, so we can hone in on that. But yeah, just do that. As soon as you do it, you'll be given a one-time use code that you will go to the main account, the main X account of the project that you are representing, and you will have to send a DM directly to the Lunar Dust X account also to verify that you are the legit owner or holder of the account that is submitting. And once that's done, it's all hunky-dory, and you're in for a selection process to come on and play for either the microcap or the primetime edition. Primetime edition, $1,000 $1,000 top wallet, and the microcap then is $250. And of course, audience edition then tomorrow is 2 rounds of $100 top wallets. All you got to do is be in the chat over here on Lunar Pump right now, live. Tomorrow, once we go live, it'll be the same time, noon PST, 3 Eastern. Get on over in the chat, type in Lunar Dust so we can see you, and you can win. We have audience participation rounds where you can just win more, $10 of Solana, whatever it is, directly into your wallet. That's one of the big things that we're pushing at the moment, is the chat facility here, where you can literally go in here, tip the streamer. You can tip us right now live in that chat too, if you like. We do appreciate it all, of course, wherever we're streaming. We stream 5 days a week. 3 of those days are Lunar Dust. And also then, of course, the other big feature that we're pushing, which is what happens during Lunar Dust, to show off the platform and that feature, is that you can basically reward users live in chat directly into their wallet in real time, pops up on the screen and everything. So it's pretty cool. That's what we're pushing. So yeah, I mean, get on over to get your account set up. Audience edition tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Shaun, you hyped? You ready for this week's shows?
Pumped. I am. Also, keep in mind too, for the primetime episodes in the microcap, we call it microcap and we call it primetime. There's no like set specific okay, you have to be at this market cap to be on prime time, or you have to be at this market cap to be on microcap. Just kind of wanted to say that it's more about the audience that the potential guests can bring on and different things like that. So just so everyone's kind of aware, we don't really necessarily have a criteria that, okay, you have to be 5 million market cap to be on prime time, or you have to be below 300,000 to be on microcap. So just kind of keep that in mind when we bring guests on. it's just kind of the name of the episodes, I guess you can say. But yeah, I'm excited for this week. Ready to play some Lunar Dust. Audience one, of course, is huge. Everyone loves it. We brought up ideas last week about ways we can even increase that pot via the community for people that want to play. So, we're still discussing all that. Also, I was invited onto the Fluence podcast, which I recorded this morning. I'm finding out when it's coming out. But of course, they wanted me to talk about just like me and my journey from when I started, my
I
whole
was like,
YouTube
fuck that,
journey.
I'm shilling LunarPump.
Yeah, so second half, they were talking about the media company with Krypton Calls that I built. So I shifted into the next iteration of that media, which is Lunar Dust and stuff like that. So, yeah, they'll be releasing that. Does my mic sound weird?
No, you sound fine.
Oh, someone on YouTube said that they think I had my wrong mic selected. Let me make sure.
You sound fine to me right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say no. I got my right mic. That's why. Let's see. I should be good. But yeah, it's part of the whole HGA brand. That we're with. They just bring on different YouTubers and content creators and talk about them. So yeah, I figured it was a pretty good spot. Good organic viewership. So yeah, we'll get some clips and definitely when it comes out, I'll get it over. Everyone go like it, share it, whatever, so we can kind of pass it around. Yeah, it's something new they just started doing. As you can see, they've already had big people like my financial friend and Austin Hilton and Tyler Hill. So yeah, they invited me on. I figured it was a perfect opportunity to go, talk about me. And let's see, he's saying it sounds like my laptop mic, not my good mic. That is a significant difference because that has happened to me before where for whatever reason it defaults to be MS Pixel if it sound good. Anyone else? My mic's coming through weird. To anyone else?
Yeah, I mean it sounds fine to me anyway. But let us know and see if anybody's saying it in the chat. You sound great. Joshua said it's fine.
Tom, it might be an issue on your end. I don't know.
All right, Tom. Maybe you, brother.
On my end, everything looks good on my end. But yeah, I'm not as much worried about it on this episode. That'd be something I wouldn't want to happen on Lunar Dust.
Yeah. Gem Picker in the Lunar Dust chat said, since you're part of the HGA brand, can they do us a solid?
What do you mean? What do you mean by do us a solid? So that's who the main people I'm working with are starting to work with to get us our ad spots and everything like that. So yeah, I mean, I have a good relationship with them. It goes back years now. It goes back like 3 years. So yeah, I would definitely be utilizing them to help potentially get us contestants on, to sell ad spots and different things like that. So yeah,
he said shill us. Oh, Gem Picker, bro, that's what Sean's been doing.
Yeah, that's what I did. Pretty much the whole second part. Yeah, pretty much the whole second part of. So how you see them up there, you'll see one from me. I'm not sure if it's today, tomorrow. We recorded it about 4 hours ago. So I'm not sure when it's getting released, but yeah, the whole second part of the episode. I talked about Lunar Dust and LunarPump and all that.
Yeah, and as he said, working with them as well to be able to bring in some advertising to the actual game show itself, so that can start generating revenue, and feeding all this stuff that we're doing. So yeah, that's going to be very good. Great, and they're the exact audience that we want to. Great in to have that, So that's exciting. I'm excited to see that coming up here, and that's just going to lend more and more credibility to the show, more and more eyes to the show, more and more viewership, which means more and more like revenue generation, more and more eyes on LunarPump. So it's all it's all very, very bullish. And like I said, once we really crank these X ads now, very soon,
and when you look at that post, when you look at the Fluent stuff, I mean, I didn't give them a picture there. I'm sure they're going to make a thumbnail with me, but you will in fact see my headset and my hat on. So got to hit that 10 million market cap if you want it to come off. Just reiterating that.
Oh yeah,
it's how I go. It's how I go on camera. No exceptions.
Guys, I don't even know.
Yep, 10 million. Everyone will find out.
And man, I want to know. All right, but this is what everybody can do in the meantime. Post versions of Sean without the hat on, with all these crazy hairdos, and let's see which one is the closest. We'll see if we can tease it out. we got AI now, guys. So like, just go to town. Josh, I know you're out there. I know you guys can utilize that AI. Let's see. I want to see. I want to see Shaun with some crazy haircuts. But yeah, go on over to the site, guys, as well. And of course, like we said, we're going to be advertised with us. And what that will do, that will basically just open it up and send you directly to that guy's Telegram channel where you can talk with him there and, get in and do some advertising. We got a lot of the rates dialed in and everything now. We built a lovely little deck for that as well to entice people on over. So it's
real quick, Mr. P2,
yes, sir.
Anyone listening that might be interested in advertising, Telegram's probably my quickest. So the first thing I do every morning, I drink my coffee and I go through all my archive messages because that's where a lot of my YouTube leads will come in with people wanting videos and stuff. So if you want to advertise, that's probably your quickest way to get in touch with me. It's always the first thing I check. So yeah, hit me up on Telegram if you're interested, or if you prefer email, that's fine too. But on Telegram, I usually check first, and it's just so much smoother to converse on Telegram.
Yeah, whatever makes it easier, whatever you're used to, and that's it. And it's nice and easy there too. Just click that, and it'll bring you right to it if you are not familiar with Shaun. So that's the easiest way to do it if you want to go direct to the source. So yeah, what I was going to play too, I just uploaded them a moment ago, was some of the vertical clips that I made. Maybe we could show one here before we sign off for the day. I want to check them out anyway too, let people see, because like I said, they're pain in the ass to make because they're time consuming.
Talking about the vertical clips? The
vertical clips, yeah. I loaded them in here.
Yeah. Anything that I want to do vertical, I just record it vertical because, like you said, doing it after the fact is so hard. But obviously, we don't air the show in the vertical format, so we have to do it if we want. Yep.
So what I'm thinking I might have to do in future is I might go and set up OBS so that it's automatically like just dialed in. I have all the screen shares working. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass too, but it would save a lot of headache on the back end. But you'd record the whole episode in vertical too then, so like it would be easy in that regard. But let everybody see what I'm talking about here. Here is our very first pilot episode, Shaun's most nervous episode ever.
Definitely. I was again, I've said it before, but man, I was waiting for it to crash. I was so nervous. Like I said, and the only thing that made me nervous was the fact that we had to switch it over that morning. We've been practicing, and the fact that we had to switch everything over, I was like, oh man, we've been pushing this in the first episode, of course, something like that. Again, what is it? I always say, what is it? Murphy's Law. Everything that can go wrong definitely did go wrong. That internet messed up, which is the one and only time I think in the 2 years we've been doing this that happened. It was a wild day, but yeah, we got through it, and every episode since then has gotten better and better.
Yeah, if anybody's missed, you'll get the highlight spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first two. If you want to watch them, head on over to the website there, moon-or-dust.fun, and all the episodes are right there, episode 6 and all the way. If you want to go right from 1 to 6, or else you can go backwards this way, whichever you like. But that is the most recent right there, and this is the short clip from the very first one, vertical style. Let's see what you think.
So we're gonna pick one wallet, 21 or 24. Drew, what's it gonna be?
$24.
Wallet 24. Take it off the board. Ooh, Drew. The DJ mentality is definitely paying off. I'm very curious to see what Dominic is going to offer right here. Dominic, let's hear it.
Like my zoom in shots, getting that drama going.
Listen, player. On this wild ride to the big prizes, locking in $175 is your shot to secure victory.
Drew, Dominic, I think he's cutting his losses and making you an extremely competitive offer of $175. You can play for a chance at $25 more to hit that $200 wallet, or if you do miss that, you will only win $35. Drew, I think I know the answer to this, but you do have 38 seconds to think it through. Are we going to move or are we going to dust?
Yeah.
With suspense, I'm getting nervous and I know what happens.
On one of the practice runs, I took a chance and decided it didn't really work out. Sorry.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, dude.
I'm going to go ahead and moon that offer.
Dominic and Drew carrying out the suspense, taking it down like the final seconds.
You locked in that deal like a pro. Enjoy that win.
I don't know if he was purposely doing that.
The chosen wallet, Drew, was $35. So
Had
had you not switched, you would have walked away with $35. $250 max prize.
Good choice.
You're walking away with $175. Very, very solid first game. Congrats, Drew. How you feeling, my guy?
I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Oh man, it was so nerve-wracking, intense. I freaking love it.
Also, everyone here
Think
has
you can take
YouTube,
me, the
so
whale
when
of
I
Wall
put this
Street
out,
on in
I'm gonna
Lunar
put it as a
Dust?
short.
Give it
I'll
a
probably
try.
do it on the Lunar
It's
Dust
free.
channel. I'll
What
probably
have
do
you
it on
got to
my
lose?
channel. Try to push it out as
Visit
far as possible.
moon-or-dust.fun
comment,
for
all that
details.
stuff. But if you don't have a TikTok, go create a TikTok.
Yeah, maybe say that again. Maybe say that again.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
it was kind of
everyone
probably
here-
hard for people to see you. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have waited. Just trying to make sure we put everything in. But everyone here obviously has YouTube. Most people are watching on YouTube. But when we put the shorts out, well, I'll probably do it on my channel, on the Lunar Dust channel. Like it, comment, and then if you don't have a TikTok, just create a burner TikTok or whatever you have to do. Because when we put it on TikTok, I mean, there's like how many, like 170 million users on TikTok, and this has that viralness that can happen behind it. So if we put it out, so what happens is because I also have another TikTok channel where I do stuff outside of crypto, and what happens is the algorithm, whenever you launch it, the algorithm starts judging the engagement, and when it comes out of the gate, if it has comments, if it has likes, if it has reposts, different things like that, the For You page will pick it up. And I've had plenty of videos where the For You page picks it up and it goes crazy. So the more engagement that happens on it, the more likely the For You page is going to pick it up. So when we go live with it on TikTok, like it, and more importantly, even so than the like, is comment under it. Say something nice. Don't just be generic. Say something. Do whatever just to engage with it so that we can really push it, because TikTok is crazy insane with the potential to bring. So many podcasts and different things kick off because they start showing their clips on TikTok. People will have podcasts that are stagnant, and they'll start showing clips on TikTok, and they'll go viral on TikTok, and just like that, their podcast is huge. So it's very important, especially on TikTok, that we push it as far as we possibly can. Even if we tell everyone what time it's coming out, so everyone can kind of be there, so that we can kind of like do it almost as a community, like go like it, repost it, and more importantly, comment and try to get it on the For You page. Because again, 60, 100, 150, sometimes 1 million views once you went on that For You page, and people keep liking it and people keep commenting. So I can't stress enough how important that is.
Yeah, absolutely, man. TikTok can have massive reach here. So
yeah, TikTok's insane. If you have a brand, the biggest way to get people over is TikTok. Like it or hate it, it works.
I'm thinking. I mean, what are the thoughts? What people thinking? Should we just set up a brand new TikTok? Because I know when you do start a new TikTok, you get an initial boost, for your first couple of posts, because they try to hook you, So when you do that, I know that as far as I'm aware, that used to be the case anyway. Or I'm not just rebrand sure. What we, the Lunar Pump again, see what people think. Would be the best option for us here. But yeah, let us know your thoughts. While we check out another clip that will be going on TikTok, and also we got Instagram rocking too, and that's really good for shorts and stuff. Brand new TikTok is a good idea, especially since it's a new show. Yeah, I think that might be a good way to go. You usually get a boost. Yeah, Jim Picker is talking in Lunar Dust chat. He's saying there they usually get a boost. So yeah, that's what I thought. Your first 3 videos, they'll kind of push them. a little bit for you. So that, like I said, you get those dopamine hits, and then you're always you're chasing the dragon then forever, right?
Chasing that next viral video you put out,
Yes,
which is
right.
it's not easy to get a viral video. It's not easy.
It's a smart tactic, and I
Yeah.
agree with it. So maybe like just setting up a new one for this might be the way to go here.
Yeah. And my wife posted, she also has a TikTok and she does different things with like clothes stuff. And she put out her first video. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for like 3 years. She put out her first video, and we were in my son's room. This was probably like a year ago. We were in my son's room getting ready to put him to bed. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I got 200 views." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty common. It's your first video. You have no, it's first video. It's 200 views." She goes, "No. I mean, 200,000 views." And I was like, 200,000 views? I was like, shit, I've never even done anything that had 200,000 views. She's over here talking hundreds of thousands like it was nothing. But it's her only video to ever go viral. It was her first one. It got over 1 million views. So now it's like when she gets 18,000 views, which is good, she like thinks it sucks because it, like the bar was set so high.
Right.
That'd be something cool if on the first one we can, it goes viral and get 1 million views, because it's crazy what it can do for the brand.
Yeah, totally, man. I agree 100%. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe we'll just rock up a new TikTok. But yeah, here is our biggest winner to date. And I'll be doing the rest of them here. I'll probably do Merc and maybe Mr. and Mini Bitzel after these two today, but we'll push these out as well pretty soon. But yeah, this was Tengi.
Eddie, I know the audience is loving you right now. You were definitely pushing this thing to the max. Now, we have wallet 13 is your chosen wallet. We have wallet 18 and we have wallet 22 with 1,000, 50, and 15 in those wallets. Eddie, no pressure at all. Go ahead and pick that next wallet.
Wow. Take off 22.
Wallet 22, you're coming off the board. 50. All right. Rico is definitely shaking in his boots for this one. So definitely curious to see what kind of offer he's going to give you. He's calling in quick. Rico, give us that offer.
All right, Eddie. In this late phase with $1,000 big prizes just out of reach, seize the moment and lock in my offer of $820.
Oh my God!
Eddie, Rico is definitely nervous about this one, and a very solid offer, in my opinion, of $820. Now, keep in mind, you can play for $1,000, but if you get it wrong, you're walking away with just $15. So you do have 40 seconds. Are we gonna moon or are we gonna dust?
Moon.
Rico, our guy's gonna moon.
Think you could handle the pressure and represent your community for a chance at $1,000? Why not? It's totally free. What have you got to lose? Visit moon-or-dust.fun for details.
And again, part of the market, a lot of people say, "Oh, because we got crypto brain." What do you mean it's free? How's it free? Again, it's marketing dollars that we're spending, paying out the prizes. Because again, when like no one asks on Deal or No Deal, "Oh, how much did you have to pay to be on Deal or No Deal?" Well, they pay nothing. The advertisers pay the prizes essentially. So it's no different. That's how it works. But our crypto brain is automatically, nothing's free and all that good stuff.
Yeah, everybody's like right away, it's a scam. It's a scam. Well, the more like
talk to the people that have played. They'll tell you otherwise.
Yeah, and the more the more shows we rack up here, the more that myth is going to be dispelled here. So yeah, it's 100% legit, guys. Don't worry. Tune in to the audience edition tomorrow live. Get in to the Lunar Pump chat right there. Get your account set up here on the top right. Connect your wallet. We always advise you set up a fresh new wallet for Lunar Pump, one that you just transact in and out of. Always have one that you do not connect to anything. I think that's always good practice. But set up a new one for Lunar Pump. Call it your Lunar Pump wallet and go up here and set up your profile. It's very, very easy to do. Once you connect the wallet, edit your profile, drag and drop your image here, name, bio, save it. and Robert's your father's brother, and you are ready to rock for tomorrow's audience edition, where 2 people are going to be able to play for $100 top wallet each. So you can either come. We advise coming on to the actual show. It's easier at this moment in time, but you can kind of do it from chat too. But get in there, type in Moon or Dust into the chat when the game starts, so we can see who's active, who's there, and stay active. You might be picked first, you might be picked for the second game, but it's one of those ones where, we're going to talk about the token, highlight some community members, highlight some community content, and just make it all about the community, the token, the game itself, and letting everybody get involved. Talk in the chat, give us your ideas, feedback, all the things that community members would want to do. And again, if there's anything else you want us to kind of cover on that episode that just let us know, drop it in there, we'll cover it. Just mention it in the chats right now. I do see that Sing is popping in there saying, do we have the new server yet? That is happening right after the show today, guys. So probably about, I think, 1 hour after the show, the server is LunarPump server is going to be going down for 3 hours, and when it pops back up, it will be on the new server, running smooth, website running even better than it is right now. So that is exciting. To get that going, we won't have any more issues as far as lag and all that kind of stuff. Shouldn't have. It'll just be Strixie's fault from here on out. So
Yep. And just to reiterate, if you want to participate in the audience participation game, because I see we have 125 viewers across X or YouTube. So if you're watching X or you're watching YouTube, even our Mondays and Fridays episodes are growing because of Moon or Dust, for the record. So that's awesome. But if you want to participate, you have to get on over to LunarPump.Fun, create your profile, at least have your name, and participate in that chat. It's cool in the YouTube chat, in the X chatting from X. That's awesome. But in order to participate live or participate for the chance at $100, or to even participate in the audience participation, you have to be on over to LunarPump.Fun. So again, 124 people listening across X and YouTube, get those accounts created so that tomorrow you can possibly pay for $100 or win $10 tips. I think we'll be doing two contestants. So we'll have 4 different audience participation rounds. So that's $40 that we'll be giving away inside the chat. So make sure to get those accounts created. I'm assuming, Mr. P, is that what you shared? No, that was the X code. That was.
I shared this X post here for anybody so that they can go and please show that X post some love on your way. It's our new pin post. It's how we're redirecting people to go and get involved. It's basically telling them to do what I'm about to show you. Come over here to the website, moon-r-dust.fun. Go up here to next step, click become a contestant, fill in all the details, name, website, X account, Telegram, contract address, current market cap, and then the participant that is submitting or whoever would be representing said project, their name, their X handle, project affiliation. We just asked some simple questions. Why should your project be selected for the Moon or Dust show? And where did you hear about us? We do require that you at the very least have verified X account for the participant and the main project itself. Once you do have this filled out, you'll be given a one-time use code that you will directly message to the main Moon or Dust X account here. That will, once we get that code, we can verify that we are dealing with the correct project, because after all, it's crypto and people are going to try and get in and pretend that they're representing a project that they're not really representing, and in the hope that we bring them on and whatever. So we're just making sure that does not happen, and all legit projects are getting on. People, projects with good communities is what we want. Big, vibrant communities to come on, celebrate, have fun. It's the best MMA you'll ever have, because in case you're not too familiar, there is parts throughout the show where at the beginning Shaun will ask the contestant a little bit about themselves, and then after the next 5 wallet round, Shaun talks to contestant, asks them all about project, gives them a little time to talk about the project. So you get a good chill throughout the whole show, basically. So that's kind of the idea also, is to have an actual fun AMA that doesn't bore everybody to tears, and it's something that they've thrown in the background. We want people to be fully engaged. That's the best way. Most AMAs, if you're even enjoying them, it's probably something you're kind of half listening to in the background anyway. Whereas this, when somebody's watching this, they're fully engaged, right? So when you start talking about your project, they're going to be listening, right? They're going to be paying attention. So that's the power of it, and that's what we're trying to get across. So when you do come on, that's what we're offering. And as we keep on going, as we keep on growing this thing, as the community keeps forming and rallying around it, I'm very positive about the future for Moon or Dust, guys, and and also, of course, Lunar Pump through that, and the platform. So yeah, excited for it. Get on over there, show some love in that X post, guys. It's our new pinned. So, and spread the word. Tell anybody, any projects that you do know, any people that you do know. Let them know that this is an opportunity for them. Just send them the link to the website. Tell them go on over and go and click the next steps here, become a contestant. Super simple.
Also, have a podcast, Crypto Over Red Bull. Every Monday I release a crypto market update. Hop on over there, give it 5 stars, comment if you feel compelled. But with that being said, I'm saying that to say this. I'll probably be doing an episode specifically about Moon or Dust, probably for release tomorrow. So we'll go ahead, kind of start getting Moon or Dust out in the whole podcast world. This is the Apple, but we also have it on Spotify. Crypto Over Red Bull, of course, hosted by DeFi Shaun. So yeah, get on over there, give me a follow, and we will start spreading that Moon or Dust. So it'll be on Apple Podcasts, it'll be on Spotify, it'll be on TikTok, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on X. It's going to be everywhere.
Yes, sir. Shaun is getting it out there, lads. He's putting in the work. And appreciate all you guys for putting in the work too, all the community members. Titan asked me, Mr. P, win merch for Moon or Dust. Soon, brother. Very soon.
Yep. And it's honestly the way the communities, it makes me, it motivates me even more to
do this,
to create content and stuff like that when people are actually backing it and different things like that. So it really helps. The community being behind it definitely pushes me to just keep making more and more content to get it out there. So
and that's,
keep up the good work.
Yeah, that's such a good point, dude. Yeah, and a lot of people kind of don't think about that too much. But when the community is super bullish around something, like the people that are, trying to run it or doing it like us, like Shaun said, we feed off of that too, and that makes us even more bullish, right? So it's kind of it's that cycle that you want, right? That it works both ways. So the more bullish people are, the more bullish we get. Then in turn, the more bullish you get, and so on and so forth. And hopefully we just, eventually hit the moon at some point. But yeah, go on over and check out Crypto Gives You Wings there. Show Shaun some support. It all works. It all helps. It's all promoting the same, the same message here. But yeah, Moon or Dust merch, Titan. What I'm thinking we're going to do is probably launch maybe a limited edition 1 or 2 for a while and just test the waters, see if we can get some good sales on them. But the idea to doing something good like that is to build some hype first. So let's tease it out here. Let's keep bringing in the numbers, and then we can just, make a big deal. We'll drop, maybe 1 or 2 teas, limited edition, so many, available for a week or available for whatever, and see how we do, and maybe just go the FOMO angle instead of necessarily just being there to buy. I think might be a good idea. We're all about the hype here, of course, as well at Moon or Dust. So Mooner merch.
Yep. And again, make sure to get that Red Bull ready for the Crypto Over Red Bull episode, which I drank an unhealthy amount of Red Bulls. I have knocked it down to at most 1 a day. So that's a good thing. Get those Red Bulls ready.
Yes, sir. I don't think we got any more questions that I've seen from the audience. Again, Moon Monday, we go live now 5 days a week, guys, in case anybody's been missing that. I got to update this now, but we had been going. Lunar Pump Radio is kind of on standby at the moment. I believe Papa is dealing with some in real life stuff, so I got to update this. But of course, we do Moon Monday every week. We do Infinaeon on Friday, and in between that, we do 3 episodes of Moon or Dust, the audience edition, which is tomorrow. Then we got the primetime edition that will be announced very soon. If you want to get involved in the audience edition, just show up and chat, get your account set up on LunarPump.Fun, and get your wallet connected. And that's tomorrow. And then obviously the primetime be announced soon. And then we got the microcap on Thursday, all at the same time, guys, as well. Noon PST, 3 Eastern. Just come over, show some support, pick up a bag of Moon or Dust if you want. we're going to keep pushing it. We're going to keep sending it. We're going to keep showing up. We're going to keep making shows, improving the shows, getting better all the time. So that's our goal here.
Yep. And don't forget Tuesday, again, audience edition. So a lot more laid back. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be chatting. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be bringing people up. Now, again, we are still going to try to keep it underneath that hour. Obviously, with our regular format, it's 30 minutes just going boom, 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 like, you know, getting to the point of everything. So it's pretty much built to be a 30-minute length thing. So we will try to keep it 30 minutes to play the two games because they're half and half. They're 12 cases instead of 26. And then that'll leave us a good 15 minutes. Wallet, yeah. That'll leave us a good 15 minutes to, you know, talk about everything. Talk about Lunar Does, talk about LunarPump, talk about Infinaeon, whatever it may be. So, yeah, guys, come hang out. Again, 127 people watching now. We do, unlike what we do on Mondays and Fridays, we do pretty much start on time with Lunar Dust. So if you want to catch the whole episode, you have to be here right at 3 p.m. Eastern. But it's coming on after the fact. It's going to be recorded, obviously, on YouTube. Viewerships are great. I want to say, let's look at, we went from hundreds of views the first week. Yeah, we're in thousands of views for episode 4, 5, and 6. I saw. Let me look real quick before we sign off.
Yeah, awesome.
So episode 6 is at 1.8K views. Episode 5, I'm counting down, is at 2.4K views. And episode 3, the last audience edition, now this is only on the Lunar Dust YouTube, is at 1.5K views. So very solid.
Nice. I'm
going to go ahead and drop the links for all 3 of them. Go ahead and interact with them. If you haven't, comment. Comments are a huge deal when it comes to it recommending to people and different things like that. They want to see engagement. I know TikTok in particular, they even like it when people are like fighting back and forth, debating.
Oh, yeah.
The algorithm loves that stuff. That's why I say it's so important to do more than just hit that like button. Comment, say something. You can even say something controversial. It loves arguing. It just loves back and forths.
Yep. Yeah, anything that causes that. That's why you always see so much controversial, you know.
That's why political stuff gets pushed so far because of the debate that it stirs.
Shaun, you're getting some shit, bro. No, he's getting a lot better at it though. When will he get it right? Wallet.
I always, when I say it on Lunar Dust, I always catch myself in real time saying it. That's why you'll notice I'll immediately correct myself because for whatever reason I say it, and when it comes out my mouth, I'm like, oh, in my head, I'm like, damn, I just said case. I'm gonna get it though.
Yeah. but yeah, and Jim, of course, did also ask the most important question of all: when Lambo?
That's my question too.
But I agree, saying yes, hype is definitely building. And shout out to you, brother. Sing is doing a great job over there on Reddit, man. He is pumping out the Reddit posts in the
those Reddit posts, next level.
Yeah, and please, guys, when you see him post that in the Lunar Dust channel or the Infinion or the Lunar Pump, wherever you see it, go hit it, put a comment on it, upvote it. Also, again, that's massive on Reddit. He's in some really big groups over there, so like the more support that we can give him doing that, the better. Or anybody else, if you're a Reddit user, you know, get on over there, start dropping in some posts in there, and you know, let's get the community swarming around them as well as much as we can. Reddit can be important for us also. So yeah, hype is definitely building, guys. Win moon, brother, win moon soon, very soon. But yeah, so that's all we got. Already have plenty of dust, bro. Don't we all? But you know what we do got? We got a lot of conviction. We got a lot of dedication. We got a lot of drive. Hey, we got a lot of skills too, and we got a solid community right now. So this is going to be great for everyone, guys. Let's keep pushing. We're going to keep doing it. Shaun's just dropped all those links in there to the Lunar Dust community as well. So have at them. Like we said, engage. And you know, once we get all these vertical clips out that you watched on today's show too, please push those, get engaged, comment on them wherever you see them. Shaun will drop them in. Super duper important to getting the message out there. And
SFC's right. He's saying on YouTube, we got the community. We definitely have the base. We've seen it. What happens? Like I forgot who. It might have been SFC. I forgot who it was. They offered, you know, they were gonna, or was it Titan? I forgot who it was. They were gonna put in X amount of soul if it got certain numbers, and we hit it pretty easily. So we have the community there. And again, if you have your bag, you shouldn't need that extra incentive. Just take those 2 minutes to to click it and comment. And again, doing that, if we have every post getting thousands of views, hundreds of comments, hundreds of likes, it will take off. That's how these tokens do it. And then you add that in to the virality of the clips that we have. I mean, it's the perfect recipe.
Yeah, it is. And look, there's the chart right now. So if you want some incentive, you're going to get a great price right now. Because this token is attached, obviously, to it. Like Shaun said earlier, the IP is obviously myself, Shaun's, and Adam's. But the token itself, massive community token, just did a standard launch, all fair, love and war and all that, and it took, you can see obviously it popped up no problem since the launch, and then, you know, obviously like Shaun said earlier on, people were just waiting to see was there going to be any major initial quick reaction, a quick pump, that they might get some more as soon as they found out that, you know, we're not going to go and spend a ton of money right now on KOLs or YouTubers or this or that. Like, we are the marketing machine. Lunar Dust is the marketing. You know, we have X ads lined up in that. We have a strong community. We don't want to waste money like that. We don't want to end up giving out tokens for people to dump on the chart and make it even worse for everybody. Yeah. So everybody is diamond handing this thing since the launch, still up, still in a great position for new newbies coming in. So you want to do that, like Shaun said, go in, pick up a bag, $10, $5, hey, whatever. If you're in the Lunar Pump train, if you're on the Infinaeon train, it all benefits getting out there, promoting and pushing this content either way. So there's some good incentive right there as far as the chart's concerned now anyway. Like we always say, hey, chart's always going to chart, but we know that, like, I know a lot of the people that are in on this, they're fucking hardcore diamond handers. A lot of us, to our detriment a lot. So you know,
yeah, I mean,
it's a good time.
Our YouTube channels combined have like 150,000 followers. Our Twitter accounts combined, that Arizona has like 50,000 followers. So we already have that built-in network with the accounts that already have reach. So let's just push it viral. Again, we don't need to give other people money to let them come in and take our LP. We can kind of continue to keep doing it ourselves and keep doing it. And again, just engage. And I said it last week, whether it's Mondays or Fridays, we need to have everyone creating content. Or maybe we can do it on Infinion on Friday. We'll remind everyone, get your tweets ready. We can go ahead, pop up each tweet on screen. We all go and we attack it. We comment. There's 134 people just on YouTube and X, and we just all get after it. All of the Reddit posts, and we can engage as a community and just attack it all. That'd be fun, I think. Maybe we can do that Friday.
Yeah, I like that idea. Get your tweets ready. And of course, like every Friday, guys, the idea is that we drop our clips from the week. So, you know, as quickly as I can keep up with them. But yeah.
And we'll engage with that and just push.
Correct. So we can kind of set the stage. We can kick it off with our own clips as we drop them, and then, you know, community posts, etc., that we can push anywhere, everywhere. And like we said, we're going to be launching those vertical ones you saw today throughout any of those, you know, high engagement vertical platforms, Instagram and TikTok, most likely, for the most part at the start. But if anybody's over on Facebook, I know you can take these clips and you can post them on Facebook Reels over there too. So if there is anybody that does dwell over there, go get them. But yeah, so I mean, I think we're good, dude. I'm super pumped. I'm excited for everything. Please hit up our pinned tweet before we sign off. If you're watching this now or later on, be sure and show it some love, and please put in a comment in there. It's going to be sitting up there for a minute, showing people how to get involved. But yeah, I mean, I guess I think we're good, Shaun, brother. I think we are all set. I'm sure everybody wants to get back to work. We got a ton on our plate here to keep going here with this. And shout out to all you guys. Shout out to you, Richard. Great idea. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of where we're at. That's what we're looking to do here. But yeah, unless so you got anything else, Shaun? I think we're good. I don't see any other questions. I think we're good in the Lunar Pump chat.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and shut it down. We are going to be back tomorrow for the audience edition of Lunar Dust. Make sure you go ahead, hop on over to LunarPump.Fun, connect your wallet, go ahead and create that profile, at least with your name. But until we get there tomorrow, I'm DeFi Shaun. That is Mr. Pixel. And of course, until then, trade safe.
Imagine being able to tip your favorite live streamer with crypto, and every tip went straight into their wallet in real time. Now imagine they could also return the favor. Streamers can now highlight participants, run games and competitions, and reward their audience in real time, live in chat. Tip live. Get rewarded instantly. Only on Lunar Pump. Visit LunarPump.Fun. Live streaming has truly gone Web 3.